Hey, what's going on, Christine and Jeremy? My name is Jack here with Mr. and Mrs. Leeds. I understand that Taylor reached out to you, inquiring if you'd be interested in having a screencast done for your site, doing an analysis of your SEO on your website, as well as how you're stacking up your competitors. So I want to go ahead and do that. What I want to do in this video analysis is basically go over exactly what I can see as a search marketer that does this day in, day out. Actually get into the nitty-gritty and see where your metrics are, what kind of keywords you're currently ranking for, as well as why you need to do certain things to make sure that you rank higher, and ultimately with the goal that you'd be interested in our services and we'd be able to work together. All right. So without further ado, let me go ahead and get started. The first thing I did was I'm going to use this tool called Ahrefs. Ahrefs allows search marketers to look at the specific metrics of the site in terms of the SEO and see and give me some details on what's been working for you and what we need to do. So what I can see right off the bat is that there has been some SEO work done over the years. So the reason I can see that is because these number of referring domains has been going up, especially in recent months. And so actually what we need to do is we need to make sure that the SEO company is continuing to do this work and continue to get you more links. The reason being is the referring domains is a huge part of Google's current algorithm. Google's algorithm basically decided that the number of links that are linking back to your website is a huge integral part of why one website should rank another higher than another website. In case you didn't know how that works, let me kind of briefly explain that. Basically, what a referring domain is, it's any website out there on the internet that links back to your website specifically by a hyperlink. So let's say, for example, there's a blog out there that's called the paralegalblog.com, and they make a new blog post, and they're like, hey, if you're looking for the best criminal lawyer, defense lawyer in Colorado Springs, check out loew.com, and then there'd be a hyperlink that links back to your website. So if someone clicked on that link, it would direct them to your site. And so what happens is Google actually has a bunch of crawlers that crawl through the hundreds of millions of websites that are out there on the internet, and they look for these kinds of links that are linking back between websites. And what happens is every single time another website links to your website, you get credit for that in Google's eyes, and it builds the authority. The reason being is in Google's eyes, it's basically telling Google that you're the kind of website that other websites like to talk about because they're linking back to you, right? And you're the websites that other websites like to vet or not vet, but vouch for, and basically say and refer their visitors to, because they're basically like, hey, check out this lawyer, hey, check out this link, hey, check out this website. And so in Google's eyes, when you get a lot of these websites talking about your website, it shows that you're trustworthy, you're authoritative, and you're being talked about, and other businesses and other websites are talking about you, right? And so that's why it's so important for you to keep on getting these other websites to talk about you and building the authority so that you start ranking higher and higher. Now, there are a lot of underlying aspects behind the process, but what I want to highlight is the fact that we are local here in the Springs, which means that we have, over the years, we've built a lot of influence here in Colorado Springs, where we have connections with like bloggers, we have connections with like newspapers, we have connections with like PR firms, as well as directories and things like that, where we can get you placed and where people will start talking about your website and start building that authority, especially the local area, and build that relevancy so that you really start ranking for all the local keywords that have to do with lawyers and attorneys and criminal defense and any other cases that you do. All right. So like I said, it's not everything to do with SEO. There's so much more to it. It's kind of there's an art to it for sure. There's good ways to do SEO. There's bad ways to do SEO. We're good at doing good SEO because we do this day in, day out, and so I just know what Google's looking for, what Google's not looking for. So even if something worked even 6 months ago, might not necessarily work today. And so you want to make sure that your SEO company is on top of what's happening with SEO, what's happening with Google's algorithm. So we have all the elements that Google's looking for, because basically not all SEO companies can keep up with the constant changes that are happening to Google's algorithm, which means that an SEO company that knows what they're doing and really is on top of that can sweep in and start beating the competition, right? So let me go ahead and hop over this tab right here. This organic keywords tab basically lets me see kind of the specific metrics behind keywords that you currently rank for, as well as your positions. All right. So right off the bat, great job ranking from #1 spot for Jeremy Lowe. That's very important because obviously that is your brand name, and you don't want them to accidentally click on another website only to realize after 5 minutes being on there that it's the wrong website. Criminal Lawyer Colorado Springs, number 3rd spot. Fantastic job there, because we absolutely want to make sure that we're as close to the number 1 spot as possible. But obviously there's still a little bit of room to be improved there. Criminal Defense Attorney Colorado Springs, so 3-2-3-2, or 3-3-2. Colorado Springs Domestic Violence Attorney at number 5. Defense Attorney Colorado Springs number 210. So a lot of keywords that you know what? This is really good news, what I can see right off the bat. The reason being is you're on the top 5, top 10 for a lot of keywords that are relevant. Now, this isn't everything. I guarantee you, if I did my keyword research, I would be able to pull up a lot more keywords. But the fact that you're already getting a lot of credit for a lot of these keywords is a really good position for us, because the majority of people, when they search a specific keyword or query into Google, are hanging out on the first page. They're not clicking on the 2nd, 3rd, 4th page. And so the fact that you're already on the first page means that you're in a really good situation right now. And we just need to make sure we continue to do the SEO work and really take it up a notch so that you get on the coveted first spot for the keywords you want to rank for. And that's when you're going to get a huge influx of traffic, because, you know, we bring on clients where it's like they're starting from scratch, right? They're not even being found by Google. And then we get them from like the 10th page to like the 2nd page. And we've effectively moved them up 90 positions, but they're not seeing that translate into a lot more business just because everyone's hanging out on the first page. And basically, our SEO work is going to go that much further in bringing you business, because even if we move you 1 position up, then that means that you're getting that much more visitors to your site, and ideally converting them into scheduling them consultations and inquiries and visiting and things like that. So that's actually probably a good segue for me to talk about kind of us as Mr. and Mrs. Leads. Gonna toot our own horn a little bit here, but we understand here at Mr. and Mrs. Leads, we understand the dichotomy of kind of us as marketers and our clients that we take care of and bringing them business, right? We understand that if we're not able to bring them business at the end of the day, which is the only metric that really matters, it's not worth it for that company or that business to pay us for and spend their marketing dollars with us. And so because we understand that, we know that as an SEO company, we wouldn't be in business unless we're able to provide results for our clients. And so the fact for the last 2 years that we've been in business, the fact that we have referrals coming in from our clients, we're continuing to thrive and grow exponentially. The fact that we're able to do this means that it's just kind of a testament to that fact that we're able to provide results for our clients and that we're very good at what we do. And so that's why I can sit here doing this video analysis and be very confident in what I'm talking about, and know that we would be able to provide you even more results than where you're at right now, because we've been able to do that for our previous clients, and we would be able to do that for you as well. And so very, very confident about what we can do for you, and I know exactly what we needed to get you where you need to be at. All right. Last thing I want to do before I wrap up here is basically go over your video or your website and see what I can find. All right, so right off the bat, what I would recommend doing is this needs to be a click to call. It almost looks like it was supposed to happen, but yeah, it just needs to be a click to call, so that when people, especially on their phones, click on it, especially when there's like older folks, they don't have to sit there and tab and drag and try and copy and paste and everything else. They can just click on it and it'll take them straight to the dial pad, and they can dial from there. The other thing is these callouts right here. This is like your money spot, right? So that this is what we call it being on the fold. As soon as someone lands on your website, this is the first thing that they see. So I really like the fact that you have an image of yourself, because it's a trust factor. It's a subconscious thing where people are like, they want to see a tie, they want to tie a face behind the business, especially in law and legal advice where there's heavy like face-to-face contact. We want to see that. And so the fact that this part is here is fantastic. It's a great image of you. What we need to do is this call out is directing them kind of away from what our goal is. Our goal is to get them to inquire. Our goal is to for them to fill out a contact form or to call you. And so what we need to do is these pages can be used for like right here where these are, and you can even build out like another 3 right here to kind of add to another 4 to add these ones right here, or even at the bottom. But what we really want to do with this precious real estate is to basically have like a schedule your free appointment today. Get legal advice now, or like or even better, just a contact form right here where it says like name, number, email, and comment, or uh, what you need and then submit. That way people can just go boom right there and then be able to fill out a form. And I guarantee you, you're going to get more conversions that way, because at the end of the day, it's not just about getting traffic to your site. It's about actually getting them to convert them into calling you and filling out the form and all that good stuff, right? Besides that, I really like the website design. It's kind of a flat design, something that's trendy these days and tends to convert better than some of the not responsive, but layered designs that people have been doing. So I actually like the design of this. You got your credits right here. Testimonials. I would do like a testimonials right here. I would have like a scrolling testimonials thing. If you have the image of the person, even better, so they can see it on the first page without having to actually click on the testimonials. Yeah, that's pretty dope. Oh, looks like there's a little bit double there. No problem. No problem. Website person can clean that up real quick. You need to have this as a linkable Google Maps so that you can get found locally. So when someone's typing in lawyer, Colorado Springs. Sorry, I don't mean to make this long. I'll just wrap it up here real quick after this. Because I typed in your website, this is going to show up, but we want to make sure that you have this up here, right? And so to help with the relevancy, you want to have like a map on here and have a clickable link that links out to your Google Maps page, right? Same with having this being a click to call number, and making sure this address is exactly the way it shows up on this one. So 306 East Cuchara. So see how there's a subtle difference? This is ST number 100 and this is ST.SUITE 100. That difference can actually make a world of difference in terms of getting you ranked. I know it's weird, but it's just things like that that we recognize. Like I said, we do this day in, day out. So I know doing that kind of thing makes a difference. So clean that up. All right. The last thing real quick is just I would like to see a team, because this is great that you have information about Jeremy, about you, but I want to see the team. I do. So if you could build out like our team kind of thing, that would be really cool as well. All right, so I'll wrap it up here. At the very least, I hope you guys got some insight out of this. But would love to talk to you further about how we'd be able to grow your business online and build your presence online and really be able to bring you more leads and inquiries and things like that through your site and through your online marketing efforts. All right, so appreciate it. Hope you have a great rest of your day and week, and look forward to talking to you soon. All right, thank you.